Boo! Boo, 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 boo. How is everybody today? We are going to be doing a few places we're going to call. Oh, yeah, I got to write those numbers down. We're going to be phoning Skyhawk Optics. Where's my pen? It is a 1-888 number. Hopefully they pick up today. Hope everybody is doing absolutely wonderful. And then we're going to phone Orion. Not the constellation, but we're going to phone Orion telescopes. I think Orion, whatever they're called. Their number and I do have their email. Oh, I guess I gotta click on the link. But anyways, what's going on? And then we're gonna be phoning CBC News because I want to eventually drop my information off there. They didn't accept it last time because I didn't have a name to put it to, so whatever. We'll phone them this time and get a name, so next time I go to the city, I can drop off my information in relation to getting after the Canadian Space Agency. And I didn't look that up either. Hawaii Observatory. We are going to phone Hawaii observatories. And who else? I think that's about it. And we're going to read some comments because the Globies have it all figured out. So that's what we're going to do. Random Hero, good to see you there. So, what are you doing today? So we've got Hawaii observatories.
Astronomical observatories frequently mentioned on the web include the Mauna Kea Observatories, the W.M. Keck Observatory, the Mauna Loa Observatory.
Hold on a sec, guys. In about an hour or so. Yeah. Just on the internet. Oh, here, girl.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, I want to ask you, what does this mean? Your life has meaning inside of
Sirius. That's
Sirius.
That's the star. Sirius.
star. Oh, okay. Well,
That's what stars look like. Yeah, I take pictures of them with my glasses.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask you, I don't want to be.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, no.
I like to learn.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
thanks.
Yeah,
Sure.
awesome. I got other pictures I can give you too.
I know, I just
Yeah.
didn't know where
Yeah, it's a picture of a star. Yeah, I got videos too. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'll be over a bit then. Okay. I hate my doorbell. It freaks the shit out of me. Anyways, she needs me to go help her hang up her curtains or take them down and a wall clock, and because they're up higher and she can't reach them. So I help her do that when she does her cleaning. So yeah, freaking. So oh boy, oh, interesting. Subaru telescope. Okay, what's that about? In the center left are the Subaru telescope. Is the Subaru telescope. The Keck telescopes and the IRTF behind on the summit ridge on the, what's all these fucking abbreviations, man? I'm sorry, but when you need to abbreviate things, you're lazy and you're trying to sound more intelligent. Like HR. Why can't you say human resources? Is it really that hard? Fuck. Well, it's the what was the other whatever. I guess you got to follow in the footsteps of other people, right? And that's what I'm really pissed off about this morning, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm not perfect. I never did say I was. But there seems to be a lot of perfect people in my life who like to tell me what to do and how to do it. Anyways, Mr. Unite. Yes, I am aware about Subaru. I own a Subaru. I know all about the Constellation. It's on my car. Anyways, and I will be recording that someday too. Because it seems like nobody else has ever recorded Polaris correctly, or the star Sirius, or Capella, or Orion's Belt, or any other freaking star in the sky. Nobody has. And if you think they have, you're wrong. Because all you see is blurry images from the people from telescopes or the P1000s, or you get Google's crap. They're cartoons. So, she always comes when I'm live. I should have waited, 5 minutes to go live. Anyways, we'll try to get through this as efficient as usual as we can, because that's the way I like to be, efficient. People always think I'm in a rush or do things quickly. No, I'm efficient. Anyways, I don't know. I just need to talk about a few things. Let me tell you a story here. And this is not one time. This is many, 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 many times. I don't get told things for some reason. January, February, March, April, May. So December, November. There was 4 months that my sister was pregnant. And I did not find 4 months before Christmas. And I was not told that she was pregnant until after Christmas. Am I a piece of shit? That's my question. Am I a piece of shit because I shave my head? Is it a piece of shit am I a piece of shit because I want to tell people the truth? Am I a piece of shit because my eyes are blue? Am I a piece of shit because I don't dress like you? Or maybe act like you? Am I a piece of shit because I don't drink or never have or smoked or done drugs? Am I a piece of shit because of that? Am I a piece of shit for trying to attacking the government for lying to us? I would like answers to all of these questions that I'm asking you, please. Am I a piece of shit because I'm not related to you and do the things that you do? Just a few questions that I have. That's all. Am I a piece of shit because I have slept on the floor for like 90% of my life? I detest beds. Am I a piece of shit for doing that? Because you sleep in a bed as a normal person. Am I a piece of shit because I don't want to be like the norm? Please answer those questions for me so I can continue on for the rest of my day without thinking about jumping off the roof of this building. Because I am not like you. This is directed to everybody and the people that know me. So, as we go on with the facts and the truth with this channel, because that's what I do, am I a piece of shit because I do not have an ego and want to be like everybody else and think I'm special because I own a big F-150 or a big truck and it makes my testicles bigger? Am I a piece of shit because I don't have one? I'm not perfect. I'm sorry for that. I do apologize, just in case you were hoping I was. Let's continue. Hey, I'm not joking about anything. Do you want to know how depressed I was this morning? Because a so-called friend wanted me to stop on TikTok because I made a video on about suing the Canadian Space Agency. What is wrong with that? Do you like seriously, I'm asking you people, do you masturbate to the fucking cartoons that you get from your government? Do you masturbate to your fake news? You need to answer these questions for me because I'm trying to comprehend what other people are thinking in their minds because their lives are so perfect. Am I a piece of shit because I'm not married like everybody else and have kids and a family? Am I supposed to follow in everybody's footsteps? I have questions. Maybe this weekend I should go to the bar and start drinking just so I can fit in with society, because it feels like I'm not a part of society. Of course, why would I want to? They're loopy. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm the only one who sees bullshit everywhere I go. Am I a piece of shit because I have long fingernails? Does that bother you? If it does, close your eyes or turn the channel off. Because having long nails on a male is not appropriate, correct? Maybe I should walk up to the next male that has long hair past his shoulders and say, "What the fuck is up with you, man?" Like, what is wrong with society? Seriously, you are a part of society, and I'm asking you these questions. Am I a piece of shit because I respect animals? I can't wait for the animals to start shooting back. I can't wait for them to pick up a revolver and shoot the person in the fucking head. I can't wait. Anyways, let's move on with the truth. If that's okay, I better confirm that with everybody, because I'm a little scared right now on what to do. I'm serious. I don't know what to do, man. Why is it that people get to tell me the way they feel about me personally and the way they have their thoughts in their own lives? Like, if a person hates cats, why do you need to specifically tell me that? You know what? I hate people that smoke. How about that? Do I walk around telling everybody that? I hate people that drink and get all fucked up in the head and want to talk to me on the phone. Well, they're drunk. I hate that. Do I go around telling everybody that? Why are you wearing jeans today? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you wearing jeans? Don't you want to be an individual? Why are you being like everybody else, wearing fucking blue jeans? Jeans are boring. Everybody wears them. Not sure why. Maybe we don't have any thinking ability of our own selves and want to be an individual. Well, when I go out in public, Mike, I have to look my best to impress people. Okay, whatever your prerogative is, let's continue on with the truth. I have things on my mind. If you would like to have a 4, just in case you didn't know what 4 looked like, maybe it's a 4-hour stream or maybe another 4-hour stream. Because we're all trying to compete in this world, aren't we? Whether it's about how much money you think you have or need, or the best phone, or the best pair of pants you have. I spent $200 on my haircut. Do you like this, Mr. Husband? Well, he doesn't give a flying fuck because you spent $200 on a fucking haircut, which is absolutely absurd. And guess what, women? It's only hair. He didn't marry you for your hair. He is not dating you because of your hair. I really, these are things that I think about all the time since I was this big. Since the second of conception, when the bright light appeared. These are things that are on my mind. So why is it that I need to impress you by doing anything? I'm doing this for the truth. The other so-called truthers, I want you to be honest with your subs and do a live stream and tell them why you have your YouTube channel. And again, honesty, not bullshit story. I want you to be honest. Tell them that you are doing your YouTube channel for the money. Tell them that. Go ahead and tell them. Yes, the devil is in the chat again. He has appeared. For those of you who do not believe in the devil, I will let you know that he is real because he just appeared in the chat. So you are correct when there is good and evil. God is good, the devil is evil. I didn't believe in the devil because it's bullshit. But when I see my live stream and that he appears in the live stream, I guess I have to believe or maybe know it now because he is there. And his birth certificate says, Bob, fuck me up the ass. All right, let's continue. Shall we go to the comments? Not in the chat, but the comments that I have to supposedly sit there and read and pretend that I don't even know they're there. Shall we go to the comments? Here we go. I have no idea what this means. Tony Williams, you're a blobfish out of water, Mikey. We're not talking about fish on this channel. I don't think I've ever mentioned fish on this channel. We're not talking about the ocean or lakes or what swims in these bodies of water. Hence the term body of water. So if anybody asks you for proof of a globe, just say you're a blobfish. That means it's 100% a globe. I don't even know why I do this channel anymore because now it's a globe. Another one. You guys can help me out with this. You need to explain these comments to me, okay? Here's a definition of you, Mikey. Binoculars, optical instrument, usually handheld, for providing a magnified stereoscopic view of a distant object. It consists of two similar telescopes, one on each eye. So, Mikey, you have to say you don't like telescopes. But what you bought in two telescopes, each word is a bit less than half the cost of the binoculars. No shit, eh? There's a cost of joining them together. Imagine how much better the quality of a single telescope, would be at the cost of your binoculars. Again, he's not asking questions. He's the smart one. He's mentioning how fucking stupid I am. I have to look through through telescopes at observatories or a observatory. Like, is this stupid class 101? Seriously? I don't trust telescopes. Telescopes push things away. When I look into the sky with my binoculars, the firmament comes closer to me, the whole thing, stars included. I'm not sure what he's going by with this statement, but now it's a globe. These are all globe facts right here. You want to know if the globe exists? I got it right here. Walking Man says, cool looking tripod. I can't wait for the next set of excuses you come up with. I do like the cow farts in Montana excuse. That's a Mikey classic. That's for doing all the math in the head using an online calculator that was impressive, and all the other random numbers you made up also fantastic. I did not make up any random numbers. Not sure what you're talking about. Great angry live stream. Again, another person telling me how to act. I am done. Every person I look at, I'm going to tell you how to act. Okay? So be ready. If you can't accept it, go away. Because I have to deal with this shit. But now, it's a globe. Flat earthers, it's a globe. This flat earth shit is shit. The globe facts are right here in my comments. Mikey, you say you always ask questions. I do. I ask way too many. But have you ever considered the actual reason why the Go Fast rocket stopped spinning? Well, first of all, it did not stop spinning until it hit something. So there you go. Yes, I do ask questions. I'm asking, do you ask questions? Did you know it is built? It's built in feature. You could look into it if you wanted to. And also, your binoculars operate in the exact same way as a telescope. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're supposed to. But do they? No. I see stars bigger and better through my binoculars than through a telescope at the observatory. Stop. Please think. But again, another globe fact. Right there. I just read it. The binoculars operate in the exact same way as a telescope. Now it's a globe. I don't even know why I'm doing this live stream. We've had 3 or 4 factual facts on the globe right here. Here's another one, guys. Have you noticed that the orientation of the camera changes the orientation of the star? No, I have not noticed that, because it doesn't. Again, another globe fact right there. Almost like your camera is affecting your evidence somehow. No, again, cow farts. It needs to be super duper clear, but you know that already, right? Because you go out every fucking night in the freezing cold winters and record the stars. You pieces of shits. Just something to think about. Another globe fact right there. We will read the replies to Walking Man. I'm just hoping to get a signed copy of Mikey's Sailor's Almanac 2024. I hear it's very humorous. Another, what is that, 5 or 6 globe facts now? I don't even know why I'm doing this. I should just totally shut my channel down. The Globies win. Here we go. He's never actually going to explain where he gets all those numbers from, is he? I so badly want to see him do a math stream where he sits down and explains how he calculates the distance to the stars and celestial bodies. Well, I already know that they're less than 75 miles. And you're asking me how I know that? I don't need to calculate it. The Go Fast rocket only went 73 miles or 72 miles. You explain that to me. If space existed, it should have continued on. But it did not. Again, another globe fact. Walking Man says, this was all done in his head, not on paper. Math on paper is shit and an absolute waste of time. Exactly. Because it doesn't provide proof of anything. He already deleted my comment asking if he could share his legal papers for a laugh. Again, another globe fact right there. Every comment left on my channel is a globe fact. Not sure how that works, but there you go. You understand. Oh, I'm not sure if you understand, but you are not replying to your own statements to provide proof that I'm wrong. You just make fun of me stating that it's a globe by insulting me. That is not factual proof of what your statement is. If I'm not good with numbers, show me your proof of what you're talking about. Nobody shows anybody any proof of anything that they're talking about because they like to hear themselves talk. They think they're intelligent. And you guys know who you are, who love to ramble. Okay, let's continue on. We need to phone some people. Again, I'm doing the factual work. I've actually gone to an observatory to look through the damn telescope. This is how I can personally say that telescopes, at least the one that I went to look at, seemed a little fucked up. Again, I'm going to use foul language, so fuck off if you don't like it. There are no laws against swearing. Thank you. I did not say this was a kids channel. This is an adult channel. Thank you. So, shall we move on? My question is, why does everybody on TikTok show you cartoons while they are looking through their telescopes? They stop film, then they switch in the shit, and you think it's real. I don't do that. Thank you. This is why I'm asking questions.
Thank you for calling Skyhawk Binoculars. How may I help you?
Good day. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. How may I help you?
You guys are the ones that you're selling telescopes too, hey? Like do you manufacture telescopes?
Yes, we specialize in high and ultra high power binoculars.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I've got a set of them, but I was just curious. I got a few questions about telescopes. What? Speaking of binoculars, what is your highest focal, like your magnification on your telescope? I mean, on your binoculars. I've got 25 by 100s. So.
Sure. I'm actually the receptionist.
Oh, okay.
And so I would not be the best person to speak with about
specific questions like that, but I can see if I have someone to help you with
Okay,
it.
sure. That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Did you potentially want to speak with somebody in sales? Are you interested in purchasing accessories or Skyhawk binoculars?
Yeah, I'm curious. Well, I've got a few questions about the technology of the telescopes mainly.
Okay.
Because I
just a
basically,
moment.
yeah, I basically know how the binoculars are working, but I've been to an observatory to look through a telescope, and it didn't look too fancy to me. So,
Oh, okay. Well, we only sell Skyhawk binoculars and accessories. So,
okay,
it's not a telescope; they're binoculars.
okay. Yeah, that
So it
probably
would
wouldn't help
be-
me out. Okay. And they're called Skyhawk, hey?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna look
But
into
I'm
those.
happy
Yeah.
to- Yeah. You can certainly feel free to. The person that normally would handle my questions about the binoculars is away from their line at the moment.
Okay.
But you can reach out to us on the website at skyhawkoptics.com, and I can spell that if you need me to. We have a chat or a connect form
Okay.
that you can
Cool.
go onto in there as
Yeah.
well.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah. What I could also take down your information as well, but it would be probably easier if you did the online.
Yeah, for sure. I could do that too. Yeah, it was just a general question, but yeah, I could find that out on the internet. That would be perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Then. Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a good day.
Yeah. You too. Bye. Okay. Let's get in with the chat here for a minute. Yes, the devil is going crazy here with the. Let's get some real conversations here. He started pushing globe. I like cats. Okay, let's whatever. So, okay, well, let's look at that. Skyhawk binoculars. Let's just see what they got here. Holy fuck. They're expensive. That's no, I am not buying those. So what's so special about these $2,700 binoculars? See, they're only 25. Well, they say the same thing. Let's see these things. What's so fancy about these things? Because I don't know anything about binoculars, but it's easy to research shit because that's what I do. That's why I went from the P1000, which is garbage, to the binoculars. Again, reality hurts, doesn't it? It hurts everybody. I don't want this to be my reality. Are you kidding? Let's see. Aluminum. Okay, so they would be obviously lighter than mine because mine weighs as much as a truck. Magnification 25 power and 20 times power. Focal length 500 millimeters, I'm guessing, mm. Look at that. 30. Does that include the tripod, hopefully? That's $3,800. Ouch. Smartphone adapter. Okay, what else do they got here? Wow. Oh, yes, the complete set for only $3,800. What a good deal. I should get two of them then. For that price. So what are these? Let's zoom into this bitch. Why is this? New anti-reflective. Wear resistant. Who cares? New aluminum. Whatever. Not so fancy about that. Anyways, okay. Let's move on to the whoever that was. Can't remember, but they were a telescope company. See if I can go back a few pages here. 604, that was that one. Oh, yes, I did. This one, this is Orion. So we're going to phone Orion's belt, I guess, and see what's up with that. Maybe we can ask them why they're not clear during every single night of the year, because supposedly the Globies assume that it's clear every single night. And again, I'm not joking when I say cow farts, because the binoculars are that sensitive. Whatever it is in the sky, there is something going on. But again, I've already read half a dozen globe proofs. So why even continue, right? So we're phoning Orion's, whatever they are doing. I think they're telescopes, or what is it
Thank you
saying?
for calling Orion. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For sales and customer service, press 1. For wholesale sales, press 2. For marketing, press 3. For merchandising and purchasing, press 4. For human resources, press 5. For accounting, press 6.
Notice what she did. She said human resources,
Thank you for calling Orion.
not
To
HR.
speak to a sales representative, please press 1. To speak to a customer service representative, please press 2. To assure quality service, your call may be monitored.
I gotta pee again. Eesh. And
Our
Bob,
representatives are currently assisting other customers.
you're not getting on my
Please
nerves.
stay on
I'm
the
just
line
going
as your
to
call will be
ignore you
answered as
because
quickly as possible.
you've got
Thank you for
no
your
globe
patience.
proofs with any of your statements whatsoever. Give me some globe proofs. Stop insulting me and show me the proof. Your proof, not somebody else's videos, your videos. I will sit here and wait. This is how helicopters fly in Chile. Upside down. Look, watch. Okay. Oops. It crashed. When it crashed, it went this way.
Thank you for your patience. Please stay on the line as your call will be answered as quickly as possible by our next
Towards the
sales
ground. Watch.
representative.
Thank you for calling Orion Telescopes. My name is Simon.
Good day. How are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I've got just phoning around to a few telescope companies. It's awesome that you've got. So I'm just kind of curious about. I got some interesting questions here. So I went to an observatory, and I looked through the telescope that they had there, and I have high power binoculars. That's why I'm comparing that to my binoculars, because I am recording the stars as they are through the binoculars, and it is the exact same logo as Sirius Satellite Radio, with the lines on each side of the center point, and that's what the stars are, frequencies. So I'm kind of curious. When I looked through the telescope, it seemed to me that the star was being pushed away from where I was, like as if it was further away from me, when I know they're only like 75 miles. And I can confirm that because I'm recording the stars in the firmament, because there is no depth to the stars. And that's my one question, why there's no depth. why one star in the Big Dipper, well, actually all the stars are at the same height, but why is one not at 10,000 miles and the other one at 100,000 miles if space was real? So that's my, yeah. So I'm kind of curious what you guys are getting if you guys do look through your telescopes, because I would like to send my information that I'm getting, my pictures and videos, because they are not balls of gases millions and millions of light of miles away. I can guarantee that. Yeah, it's so. Yeah, I'm just.
Well, good. So I can say there are loads of different hypotheses out there.
Yeah.
I've also seen people kind of end up in avenues where they reached a dead end because they discovered something unexpected.
Yes, for
So,
sure.
We're always happy to kind of field discussions. I'm not sure exactly where this would go.
Okay.
One thing I should say that there are a lot of YouTube videos out there that show a blurred star
Oh yes.
seen through a camera.
Yes, yeah, that's the Nikon P1000. I don't use that anymore. Yeah, I've actually, yeah, I use my binoculars with my cell phone attached to it, so I'm seeing the stars as I would through the binoculars. You know, it's not out of focus or blurry or just due to the sky, obviously, like the humidity and moisture and stuff. And it's kind of hard to get a clear star. Like it might take a week or two, but eventually the sky will clear up at some point. But yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of where I was going, because you always have some amount of obscuration, and what those people are showing, at least for an example, is sort of the atmosphere slightly roiling or wavering,
Yeah.
which is exacerbated through higher magnification. So I would suspect that maybe something like that relates to what you mentioned as depth. I'm not entirely sure overall.
Yeah, no, yeah, like the depth, like I don't, it's not atmospheric conditions, because like it wouldn't matter if it was the star Sirius or Orion's belt. They're all there at the same level, like the ceiling in your house. They're just spread out along the horizontal plane of the ceiling. You know, they're not, one's not at 6 feet, another one's not at 12 feet. You know, if the stars were in your ceiling, and not one's at 30 feet. They're all at the same level, at the same elevation. Because like with your own two eyes, you can see that they are at the same elevation, whatever it is, however high the firmament is, whether it's 70 miles or 75 or 100 miles, but they're all at the same height. There's no thousands or millions of miles difference between the stars front to back, you know, like to, you know, front stage to backstage. There's no depth, you know, they're all, it's just side by side, you know, which one's further to the right or the left or south or north. That's it, you know. So
I
there's,
roughly hear what you're saying. At least you're suggesting sort of like a Galilean shift in paradigm, essentially, where that would relate to like heliocentrism versus what the other one is now.
yeah, flat Earth.
Oh, that's another one. I meant whether or not the Earth revolves around the sun, or whether or not everything revolves around the Earth.
Yes, exactly.
So it's a similar kind of paradigm shift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think if we were to talk about that, or at least if I were to talk about that with a customer, then it would be probably an entertaining thought experiment. Sometimes I write a lot about similar thought experiments.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
can't really go like way deep into well, we can't speak formally on such matters because we're kind of a retail telescope company. But if you want to spitball pretty much any idea that relates to that, I'm open to that at least.
Oh, sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So so you don't manufacture them there?
No.
Yeah. Is there a way of contacting someone who would manufacture them? Do you know of any number like that, or?
It's not usually something that an end user would be able to do.
Okay.
Like usually it's more of a matter of an organization presenting an idea to couple with the supplier.
Yeah.
And then the supplier usually has kind
Okay, sure.
They're usually not like digging into optics. There are different like eyepiece lens design types, for example.
Hmm.
And it sounds like your level of analysis is probably academic.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay. And do you think maybe the government would have a hand in the construction or the development of these telescopes?
In some cases, they do in a way. Like, for example, the Navy and probably NASA have the ability to source much higher end, much more expensive manufacturing,
Yes.
such that all the specifications are overt to them. I'm not really sure how they do that,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that would be a much more difficult thing to attempt
Yeah, for sure.
accessing it as an end user.
Yeah, because to me it seems like they could be like, whether it's true or not, but to me it seems like they could be manipulated in a way to maybe falsify something or trick the person looking through the telescope, thinking that they're looking at something so-called millions of miles away, when it's not actually, when it's actually really close. So I'm kind of going with that logic right now. So
One thing I can say in relation to that, again, as a thought experiment, is that it is possible to create mirrors. So sometimes we have customers that come into our store and talk about their stories grinding down a reflector mirror.
okay.
You would literally grind it down like sitting there watching television over many hours, slowly grinding it like in circular motions with your hand
Yeah.
until it's curved in the right way.
Okay.
To
Yeah.
kind of bend light to a focal point.
Yeah.
So a whole lot of people have homemade telescopes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, maybe I'll look more into that, and maybe I can contact somebody who actually develops these telescopes. That would be kind of cool to talk to. And yeah. Is there a way that I could get an email that I can send you my video footage and pictures? Because it's quite astounding. I'm pretty sure, at least me being one of the few honest people out there, I may have been the only person that has actually caught the star Sirius and Capella, and I will be getting Polaris star eventually clear enough too, in the way that I have. Like the star Sirius is 100% a frequency. It's not thousands of miles away. It's very, very close. And the star Capella looks the same, just a bit smaller. Like it would look like a radio antenna drawing, like if you were going to draw radio waves, like a heartbeat monitor type of thing, and you were going to wait like the letter C, you would make the big C smaller as it petered out. So that's on one side of the star, and then on the other side of the star, it looks like a frequency cone, like a funnel on each side of the star. But the funnel on each side of the star is a frequency, and the star Capella looks like that. And I'm going to confirm that the three bigger stars in Orion's belt, could look the same too, and along with the hundreds of other stars, obviously in Orion's belt too, in and around Orion's belt. And yeah, it's quite interesting. So I'm just kind of trying to make everything make sense to myself, but
Yeah, that's paraphrasing, and it's definitely interesting as a concept. I would agree there.
Yeah.
I don't know how much traction either of us would gain, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But and again, keeping in mind that we can't really say something formally, I can just address the realm of thought experiments.
Yeah.
Kind of see how much time I might have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm open to doing that. If you want to maybe put it to my attention.
Okay.
My name is Simon.
Okay. And
You can send that.
yeah, sorry. So you obviously look through telescopes yourself too, eh? Like you're kind of a user of that idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so asking you, what's your thought on the stars? Like you obviously see them through the telescope. Now, do you record them with your phone and by zooming in with the camera on the phone to find out what the stars actually are?
Well, I have. You only really see like light blurring though. So just to be really honest, I'm not sure what you could see that would be a variable.
Oh.
When you're looking with your eye, you can see a lot of stuff. When you take it away from focus, then you can see concentric rings, kind of as a blurred pattern. It shows how well aligned your telescope is.
Okay.
If you're looking through a camera, you're kind of just looking at almost differences of color. I'm not sure if that's the right way to.
Yeah. There's differences in colors like blues, greens, reds, orange, purples. But I've gotten to the point where I've actually got it's too perfect, the picture, the video that I catch. It's literally, it's not blurry or out of focus or looking like it's in water, wavy lines of colors. Not even close to that. I've had that. Yes, I have recorded that many times and taken pictures of that. But in order to get a star 100% clear, or at least 90% clear, someone has to go out every night. Because even if you do see Jupiter and you think it's clear, it's not. There's still some kind of moisture or something in the sky preventing you from getting Jupiter or the stars like clear enough to say, yeah, I know what that star is and I know what it looks like, So it's a lot of work on my hand. Like I've been doing this since at least April. I've recorded Sirius twice clear, so I'm confirming what I'm recording, and then I've recorded Capella once so far to confirm again what the bigger, brighter stars are. And I'm sure I could even take that to court and even explain what stars are. I'm that confident because it's just a passion of mine right now. So I'm out there most of the nights when it's clear because I don't want to miss the opportunity to catch something. And speaking, here's something off topic a little bit. Have you recorded or seen those white lights? And I'm not talking about Elon Musk's stuff or Google balloons. I'm talking about the white lights that travel thousands of miles an hour near the firmament or near the stars. Because there is something going on up there that's not satellites or balloons.
You mean something that moves abnormally, kind of like zigzags in the sky or something?
Nope, just in one path, and they even crisscross paths. They're going a minimum of 10. They're going faster than a fighter jet. They do not make sound, and it's not a UFO. I do not believe in that stuff. They are white lights. They look like stars, but they are moving fast, mostly in the Milky Way area, because that's a point of reference in the sky. We're not actually in the Milky Way. That's a destination in the sky, which is going, I think, more west and east now. Before it was going southwest and northeast, but a lot of the lights are in that, like the Milky Way area. But I was trying to record Polaris the other night, and I had trouble even focusing on the star myself because there was lights going left and right, north and south, and I couldn't even keep up, But you can see easily 10 of them a night, whether they're military or what they are, or there's another plane of existence up there. I have no idea what it is, but there's something going on. Anyways, do you have an email there? I'd love to send you my stuff there.
That'd be support@telescope.com.
Support@telescope, okay. And that's Simon at support? Oh, sorry.
No, it's our general email address.
Okay.
SUPPORT@telescope.com without an S on the end. If you put it to my attention, that'll just sort of
Okay.
allow me to field it. Not everyone might field the question, to be honest.
Yeah, sounds good.
My glance at your videos.
Yeah, no problem. Well, thank you very much for your time then, sir. And it's been great talking with you.
Anytime.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, see, I don't trust telescopes. I'm sorry, man. And you just can't go out one night and point your telescope up. I see that too through my binoculars. Yes, it looks like colors of light or blurry things of light, but you can't just go out one night and call her quits and say, oh, no, it's a chromatic aberration. Hold on, I gotta pee. My bladder's gonna explode here. That was a good phone call. I like that. All right, so we need to phone CBC Radio quickly because I need to find. So we got P Kid. Good to see you there. Thanks for the laugh. Well, hey, see again. You haven't watched my videos, obviously. God's firmament is 100% there. Especially the firmament, and whether you're talking about the person on the chat and the firmament in the sky. But yeah, it's Steve Ra. See it again. What? Like, I don't get it, man. What is it? We can't trust telescopes, but we can trust your scope. I don't have a scope, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Again, nonsense. Grizu. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it's like dealing with children here. Anyways, so okay, we're gonna phone CBC Radio quickly. CBC Radio. How long have I been going for? An hour. Okay, we're gonna make this quick here. Serious, like I try to, oh boy, really? If you need to reach us by phone, please call the devil. 347-9666. I will be asking about that. Why? Because they were chosen that number. Interesting. Okay, we're phoning the devil.
CBC News.
Oh, good day. How are you?
Hi, thanks. What can I do for you?
I just want to pass on some information. I'm looking into. I was there once before, but the security guard there at the entrance didn't accept my papers because I wasn't able to put a name to it. So I'm looking to put a name to my information. I'm got some interesting papers on space. Like the space, like planets and stars and stuff that I would like to pass on to somebody there, and eventually move on after that. But I need to pass on some information. Is there a name that I could put that to when I come? Or
Sorry, can you give me a bit more to go on? I'm not sure what your
well,
story is.
yeah, I'm looking to open a lawsuit against Canada Space Agency, and I want to pass on my papers towards you.
Sorry, for why?
For fraud.
What's the fraud? Sorry.
Fraud against the space agency. Because
Yeah,
they're.
can you just give me a bit more to go on? Sorry.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What the story is here.
Yeah, for sure. They've got so they get their annual budget's like $800 or $900 million a year, and they're taking our tax money, obviously for funding of that. And so I'm wondering where all of our money is going. I know where it's going to, but why? Like,
Where is it going to?
yeah, because they're not giving us any factual information on space. It's all computer generated images. Like, they're not actually showing us real photos of space or the Earth from space or anything like that.
Okay, sorry, and your evidence for this is?
Well, basically about every space book known to man, because it's basically images. They state that in the pictures in the books. There's images, they're not photos. And where the space is a vacuum, so where's the solid barrier between us and space?
There isn't a solid barrier. There's an atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, you can put my name on that if you wanted to drop that off. I'm not promising any coverage.
Oh yeah, hey, no, not a problem. I'm just passing that out. So I've dropped it off to Z99. They're keeping my information there, and yeah, every other news organization that I can get a hold of because
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Jacob.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, last name is Zehr, Z-E-H-R.
Z-E-H-R. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
I'm an assignment producer here. If you want to just put that assignment producer, CBC Saskatchewan.
Okay, CBC Saskatchewan. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time then, sir.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at that when you have it dropped off. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Bye-bye. There's an atmosphere. Here, hold on. I'll give you an atmosphere. There's an atmosphere. Oh, this is good. Finally, I got a name. Good. Okay, so anyways. They just take school as facts. How do you assume that's facts? You can't confirm anything. You're confirming it with the books. The books are not real. They're not facts. History is a story. I can't help you guys. Anyways, I got to go. Good luck with whatever reality you want to live in, man. Good luck. I got to go. Have a good one. If you want facts, keep watching the channel. No, I can't read the first sentence in the page of the binoculars. I'm too stupid. I don't know how to read. I'm uneducated. You're going to have to read it for me. I'm mentally ill. I don't know how to read English or pronounce any words whatsoever. Goodbye. And by the way, you're all better than me.